أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brothers and sisters in Islam, after a long break, I want to start new episodes about these people that call themselves Quraniyun. I don't think they are Quraniyun. They have hidden agenda, and the agenda behind their mission is to uproot Islam from its source. I can't see a Muslim. I don't believe that there should be a Muslim who believes or testifies that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his messenger, and you will be saying what people like Yahya Massusuka is saying about Islam or about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The mission of these people, if we don't know, is to uproot Islam from its source, and that is why they are trying to condemn in totality the ahadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam entirely, in its entirety, without any reminder. Because if one will try to remove hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam from Islam, then I don't think there's anything left for Islam again, because time will come that even the Quran itself will not be safe. So if you look at Yahya Massusuka, for example, all these things he's displaying is like a tape recording. He has recorded, he has programmed himself after a long meeting together with his partners scattered everywhere in Nigeria, especially in the north. That is why you see him talking as if he's intelligent. He is not. Watch him very well. Wallah, he is not intelligent. He is doing according to the programming. Once somebody meets him, somebody who is discussing a topic with him, meets him and he deviates from where he wants the story or the discussion line to be, you can see that he becomes specialist. So he is not intelligent. And even the Quran is cutting here and there is not intelligent. He just programmed it and is working according to somebody that has been programmed. I see Yahya Massusuka as a secondary school student or even a primary school pupil whom is a teacher or her teacher wrote a debate topic, argumentative essay, and then give to him or her, and he or she memorizes it, and then he comes to stage and be displaying. Simple. And it's no more than that. I think maybe to give a benefit of doubt, maybe Yahya Massusuka, if he's a Muslim, he doesn't know that he's been used to uproot Islam. And that is why you can see even his discussions and his sayings, his assertions are not coordinated. There's no coordination in it at all. You can see him building here and then he himself dilapidating it in another place without knowing, because it's just a tape recording. Like a primary school pupil or secondary school student I mentioned, if you write a debate and give to him, he will only present what you gave to him, and that is all. So I don't want to believe that Yahya Massusuka is a Muslim, because a Muslim cannot do something like that. In fact, Yahya Massusuka is worse than Shias. Shias have problem with the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but they selected some companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam themselves that they agree with, like Bilal ibn Rabah, Al-Miqdad ibn al-Aswad, Abu Dharr al-Ghifari, Salman al-Farisi, Ali ibn Abi Talib, Fatima, al-Hassan, al-Husayni. I've named them, but look at Yahya Massusuka. He doesn't even want to believe that these companions even existed, because there is no name of them in the Quran except one, Zayd, that is mentioned in chapter 33 of the Quran, Surah Al-Ahzab. In fact, these people have even gone to the extent of denying even the biography of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because it is not in the Quran. So these people have been used, if at all they are Muslims, and I don't want to believe they are Muslims. If at all they are Muslims, then they have been used, brainwashed by somebody, And then they are uprooting Islam, thinking that they are assisting Islam. If one would say today that the biography of the Prophet ﷺ doesn't matter anything, the companions of the Prophet ﷺ do not matter, and there was no person like Abu Bakr, there was no person like Omar, then what is left in Islam? I think the great work of Islam was done by the companions of the Prophet ﷺ. And ask them anywhere you see them. Even the Quran, you claim that it is the only thing you believe in it. Where do you get it? Did you get it revelation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or you were in the front of the companions of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? No. Where did you get it? You got it from somebody. You got it from somebody. Somebody got it from somebody. That is what we call chain. And that chain you refuted and you refer to this as kalakato. So these people should aim to desist from this thing, because it is not helping matters sorry, at all. This movement will dilapidate Islam completely, and that is why I say, and as I mentioned earlier, that is either Massusuka is not a Muslim, and that is where my belief in, or is a Muslim but is being used and subconsciously without his perception. If you are a Muslim, please desist. And from this act is not an act of Islam at all. A Muslim shouldn't do something like this. We meet in another episode. Thank you very much.